recording going. I want them to see the stupid shit that you spout. Because last time you said something like, "Yeah, we probably shouldn't act in a way that would be more probable towards even net utility or maximum utility." It was just really stupid.
But
I don't know. No. We're not gonna change what you said. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. So people will be able to see that on YouTube.
Yeah, sure.
Rizzhan versus official round. I don't know.
Yeah, we can have a single Phoenix moderate. So I'll just give a single Phoenix.
I leave in like 10 minutes. I have shit to do.
Cool. We can have Nemesis moderate then. Why do you leave the VC? We can have Nemesis moderate. Nemesis, do you want to moderate?
No, I'm doing something.
Just to be clear, in this linear conversation, we're not going to play the
moderate?
muting game. We're not going to do that in this
Zenny, are you
linear
gonna moderate?
conversation.
Well, I won't mute you if you don't ever talk to me, so just be.
Well. I asked what you were going to do, but you know.
Okay, whatever. We can have Zenny moderate.
It's not whatever. It's what happened.
And we can have Zenny moderate. Are you going to?
We can have. We can have Zenny moderate, I guess.
Yeah, so Zenny, are you able to moderate?
Okay, so I'm still waiting on this argument you have, Rizzhan. You seem to just never have these on hand.
I'm going to give the argument once.
Okay. Just give it.
No, I'm going to give it once.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Premise 1?
Yeah, so
what about premise 2?
Wait, we can have Trick moderate. Trick, are you able to moderate?
Rizzhan, what happened? I thought you had the arguments on hand. I gave you 30 minutes to prepare. You mean to tell me that your brain dead ass,
I just told you that,
had to go? Wait, shut up, British jargon. Shut up. Eat that beans and toast.
Yeah, I just told you that once we can set moderation, then I'll give you the argument. But if there is no moderation, then I'm not going to give the argument because all you're going to do is over talk me.
No, that's not how this is going to go, bitch. Anyways, eat that bean.
If you can see on like the roles tab, I have a higher.
Well, you can see that I don't give a fuck.
In fact, the ban role is like the ban thing.
Wait, but I don't give a fuck.
I just ban you right now.
Apollo? Question mark? Ban you? Strip your perms?
If you don't dance to my tune, then you can just get banned.
Wait, no, Apollo, just take your perms. I'll just DM him if it's fine. If you wanna.
Go DM him. Go DM your master. Go DM your master.
Well, you're the one in his server trying to abuse these perms that he tried to give you, but it's just not working, bitch.
You know, Paul actually didn't give me the perms. It's free to go to give me the perms. So, that's incorrect. Anyways.
Oh, wait, so.
Once we secure moderation, then I'll give the argument. Hence why I'm asking you.
You're just scared. You're running away. I don't care.
You know, how is this running away? I clearly have the server.
You're running away. Anybody can moderate.
Yeah, and I told you who you're going to agree to moderate.
Give the argument. I said anybody can.
Yeah. Okay.
Anybody you want. Anybody.
That's fine. We can have Zenny moderate.
All right. So you're not speaking English.
I just told you that we can have Zenny moderate.
The tracking of doom.
I'll moderate again.
Of destruction. The tracking of destruction.
You're going to stay muted while I give them Zenny.
No, you're gonna give the argument. You dumb beans and toast eating bitch. Okay. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, give me like perms.
Zenny, I gave you perms. Can you mute official while I give the argument?
We're not doing talking.
Yeah, we are doing
talking. Give your argument, man. You give your argument.
Yes, we are doing talking stick. Because if you don't do talking stick, then all you're going to do is interrupt me. And so.
No, I'm just.
No, you could continue.
I'm not engaging the debate while you're constantly interrupting me. So the premise one of the argument is just that.
That's.
Okay, so the premise one of the argument is that all else equal, we should accept the simplest theory over the more complex theory. In terms of theoretical virtue, moral anti-realism is equal to moral realism, and therefore we should accept. And moral anti-realism is simpler, and therefore we should accept moral anti-realism over realism. Do you have any contentions?
Well, he's unmuted now.
Yeah, so you can just justify all the premises and ask you why we ought. What's the ought there?
That there is no ought. there is no R.
You
It's
said
not
we
even-
ought accept this thing over moral realism. That's what you said.
So we should accept it.
Yeah, that's saying we ought. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that there's some normative implication.
Well, that's not what's being said here.
Okay, but R implies normative implication. It implies
Not
something like,
not in all
nah, I'm
cases.
not implying anything normative.
Like you can say
Well, at least not. I'm not implying anything normative in a moral sense. I am implying something normative in an epistemic sense. So if that's what you're talking about, that's fine.
Okay.
so British jargon again. So you're
You
not
don't know what
tracking.
epistemic
So
and
why
moral
should
is.
we accept your theory over the theory of moral realism?
I already explained why we should accept it. The first premise explained.
You explained, but I told you to justify all the premises or prove
Okay,
them.
so are you asking for the justification for all the premises or justification for
I'm
that
asking
premise?
I'm asking you to prove all the premises and explain why they lead to your conclusion.
And what's the basis for the skepticism here?
Because I
What makes
don't
it
know
different
if
from other
it's.
premises?
I mean, I don't think we need a basis for skepticism.
yes,
I'm just
we
saying
do.
I don't know if what you're saying is true or not.
Oh, so yeah, that's fine. As a basis, so I can just justify the first premise. The first premise is just clear by scientific method and also just clear by empirical observation. So, for example, think of a theory of how we try to explain why the ground is wet. So the ground is wet, and two theories pop up. One theory says that the ground is wet because intergalactic space aliens came to the Earth and poured a very, very sticky and wet substance all over the ground. And another theory just says that well, it just rained last night, or somebody used their water hose last night. It is going to be true via parsimony that even though these things have equal explanatory power as they both explain why the ground is wet, one is clearly more simpler, and one is clearly not posit more entities, which is a theory that the ground is wet rather than a theory that aliens came to spread a substance all over the ground, and therefore, it's going to be more probably the case that we should accept the ground is wet theory via the rain or somebody using their water hose rather than the alien theory, and therefore it's going to be probably the case that the ground is wet because it rained last night or because somebody used their water hose. Are there any more premises that you want justification for?
Yeah, that was like a 5-minute robot speech.
It was 1 minute. I literally timed it.
No, okay, well, you realize that was an absurdly long minute. Anyways, so we can just get back to premise one. So premise one states what? And basically, we also have to get into the probability because all I take probability. Wait, hold on. I'm not done talking, right?
Yeah, Rizzhan.
Yeah. So yeah, all I take probability is just a reasonable expectation based on the current limited knowledge, which could be updated by adding additional knowledge to your understanding through testing. That's all I take probability to be. Now,
I don't really get what you mean.
well, yeah, I've just gave you the definition. Which part are you confused on?
Like, explain the definition. I don't really get what
Explain
you mean.
the definition. Which part?
Everything. I just don't think the definition is very informative. I didn't gain any new information.
You don't think it's informative to say
No,
that probability. Okay, so I'm gonna get to it, you stupid British beans and toasting bitch. So all I'm saying is that there's this reasonable expectation that we have given, I guess we could say a hypothesis, right? Now we're going to update that expectation, right, based off knowledge that we would gain through like testing. That's all I'm saying. So all we're saying,
higher probability, not probability in general.
Well, I'm telling you, this is all I take probability to be. Well, I'm not saying it's prior probability.
Prior probability and
I'm definitely not. That's not the definition of prior probability.
Okay, so what do you think the definition of prior probability is?
Wait, hold on. Don't overtalk him. You said what is on?
What do you think that the definition of prior probability is?
Okay, so the official definition would just talk about this set value that we would have prior to any sort of like knowledge on the hypothesis. So it's just representing the initial belief or estimate of the likelihood of an event before any additional evidence or data is taken into account. Now, the definition that I gave for probability is a reasonable expectation based on current limited knowledge, which could be updated by adding additional knowledge to your understanding through testing. Obviously, these things, I guess they can be, I guess they can have like similar aspects, but I'm not really seeing why you would take it these things are the same, given like the semantics qualities. But as far as like your position, I just want to know what evidence is more expected under anti-moralism, given our current knowledge that isn't expected under moral realism, right? Like we could go down to like evolutionary things and things of that. So how would you account for these things? I guess.
Yeah, before we go into that, I just want to make it clear that you accept the first premise.
No, I don't accept the first premise. We
You
didn't
do
even
not
get to
accept
you.
that if all else,
Wait, hold on.
but you don't
Wait,
accept that if all
yeah.
else, you don't accept that if all else equal, that parsimony is probability raising. And via the example I just gave about aliens and the wet substance, parsimony is going to be a thing that's probability raising.
Mr.
Yeah, and you just take and your account of parsimony is just specifically the scenario you're saying. Oh my god, I'm not done talking. Just like the specific scenario where we're talking about these two theories, where one prioritizes the explainer, or they maintain the same amount of like explanatory power, but one posits more unnecessary entities to explain the phenomena. This inherently means that this thing is more probable. Now, I don't see how, under my account of probability, that would be the case, but as far as like the theoretical virtue, like we should accept something that has like the stronger explanatory power and doesn't need to posit as much entities and is just of a stronger quality of like argumentation and justification. I don't think anybody's going to disagree with that. But as far as like the actual like probability, like I don't know. You can give the argument for that.
I already gave the argument. I already gave the argument in.
What was it again?
Yeah, so the argument was just that. Well, I can repeat again if you want, because like if you really want me to repeat again, I can repeat again.
Because if it's a repetition of P1, I'm asking you to why. Wait, hold on. I'm asking. Wait, no, listen. I'm asking you a question. But if it's just a reaffirmation of the statement that parsimony inherently means that something is more probable, then I don't think that's an argument for that particular claim.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, well, as long as you give the argument for that, you said all else.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that all else equal, and the theory that's simpler, which is the theory that's most parsimonious, is that which is going to have a high probability. And I already supported this in form of the analogy of the aliens, and I can repeat this analogy again. So in the analogy of the aliens, we're trying to explain why the ground is wet in the morning. Now we have three explanations, or let's just say we have two explanations. The first explanation is just that it rained last night, and therefore that's why the ground's wet. And the second explanation is that aliens came from another galaxy and poured a wet substance all over the ground. Now, both of these have equal explanatory power because they both explain the same phenomenon.
Now, the problem here.
Wait. Because they both. Wait, how did he?
There's a problem here. I'm not going to continue this if
Zenny.
we're talking.
Yeah,
I'm not. Hey, if we.
Yeah, so.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Bro,
I'm
what's he doing?
Yeah,
talking stick.
Yeah, okay, so the explanatory power of both of the hypotheses.
He left. I didn't kick him. He left.
Yo, does anybody want to debate?
Oh, what's good, y'all?
Yeah.
So he left.
Yo, what's up, guys? What's good? Yo, what's up, Nemesis? What's up, Rizzhan?
Bro, Kihas is like one of the worst debaters of all time, bro. Oh my god.
Nemesis, why would you say
That
that?
nigga ass. Oh my
Damn,
god.
you got down.
Like Rizzhan, bro, you gotta pack him up for me, bro. Like, do my dirty work.
Oh no, Rizzhan is a Nemesis goon.
But yeah, thanks for letting me moderate, man. It's a great experience.
Bro, nobody responded to you, bro. Sad.
You're ugly, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
No, I was saying thank you.
It's just sad.
I'm not gonna.
Nemesis, you about ugly as shit, bitch. Shut
Like,
your dirty ass up.
you gotta respect our judges, man. Like, I'm sorry, you gotta respect them judges. Like, without them judges, without the moderators and judges, bro, we won't get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We gotta respect them people.
Nemesis, is cocaine good? Because you seem to be on shit.
Okay, he's back. So if you saw, you going to let me finish my example because I was nearly done, and you just interrupted me.
Rizzhan, bro, please get your brother, bro. I'm not even gonna say.
I'll just finish the
Yeah,
example.
normally in
So,
a debate, I just want to say we're able to like interject in the conversation. I just keep on
right,
getting mute, and I'm not able to tell them stop right there because I'm obviously not gonna track like the other points when you keep on going on like that. That's just particular.
well, it was one
Something that happened
example.
with
It's not I
me.
was able
So I'm asking you to stop at a particular point so we
No,
can
it was
engage
one
and like
example.
so we
It's
can
not like
know
I
so
was
I can
giving
get
you like 8
clarification.
points in the example.
It's not
It was
helping me to give
one.
an example where you're
It was
going
one
on these
cardio
speeches that
only.
I'm not going to be able to remember. So I just want to go
Why
point
can't
by
you
point.
remember?
So the moderation is too strict. So unless you can agree to a different type of moderation, then the conversation was just going to end
No, I'm
here.
not. Yeah, could you just have like a DNA to people?
No, that's not the problem here. But an interjection is something healthy. Now I'm trying to
It's
gain
not healthy.
clarification. Yeah, no, an
You did it
interjection
in the
is
middle
healthy
of
for the
my example.
conversation, depending on usage. So you could interject somebody in the middle of what they're saying to gain clarification on a
Yeah, and
definition
you
that
can
you
gain
otherwise
clarification
wouldn't.
after you finish.
Oh my God, listen. In a that you wouldn't have gained in a scenario where you're not able to track because the person is going on to these other different points. Right,
Nobody's
I'm
going on to
referencing all
any
these
He
different
wasn't
different
going
points. It
on to
things.
was one
other
example.
points.
Wait, hold on. When you reference something directly distinct from the initial thing, then that's
Yeah, how is it
definitely
directly
another
distinct?
point.
It was one example. It was
Because
one example.
you're not saying, oh my God, because you're not saying the same thing over again. You're not saying apple, 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 apple. You're using different words which affirm different things by definition. So obviously there's different
Okay, and that's
qualities
just
there.
how
Wait,
every
listen.
sentence is.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
how
that's
every
fine, but
sentence
it
ever
doesn't
is.
defeat, oh my God, it doesn't defeat the point that when you're referencing different
Yes, it
things
kind of
that
does.
I'm not, oh my God, no, it doesn't. That when you're referencing different things that I'm trying to gain clarification on, you just choose to
Yeah, and you
mute
keep
me
getting
before
trying
I
to
can
ask
gain
her to finish.
clarification on to further go on these other speeches, which I'm telling you I'm not going to be able to
When
track.
nobody was going
It
on
just
these
doesn't
other
seem. It's
speeches,
just
you
not
didn't
going to
find
be
that
a
it was one
healthy. It's
example.
not going to be a healthy. It's just
It
not
was
going
This
to be
one
a
shit
healthy
cardio
suck.
conversation.
What the
only.
fuck?
Yes.
Hey, go to
So
D1 server. This shit suck.
I'm not
yeah,
going to.
so we could just end it here, Rizzhan, unless you agree to different moderation.
No.
Okay, well.